Hello, my name is Starlight. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm reaching out to all of you beautiful souls out there. Whew, Starlight is finally getting outside. I know yesterday I absolutely didn't really have any time to go take a hike or anything, but I did take a walk. But here I am, out here at a park, and I just wanted to reach out to all of you and see how all of you are doing. I hope you're working on yourself, trying to be that change that you want to see in the world, or try to be the greatest version of yourself. That's pretty much what this all is about, really, is to work on ourselves. And it does take time and a lot of effort, so don't give up. Please don't give up, because you are almost there. I say that, but really it's just a inch by inch all the time, every day, a little bit here, a little bit there. You got to be consistent when it comes to working on yourself or anything in life. So anyway, besides, I hope you're working on yourself and trying to be the change that you want to see in the world, and to remember you and I are the stars. We you want to shine like the star that you are. So like it said in that song, is don't hide it under a bush. No, let that light shine. Let people see, your joy and peace and love in you. Don't worry about what other people think, So when you're out in public, say hello, be kind to people, and God will reward you, and you will get that in return. So God doesn't turn a blind eye, but make sure when you do these kind of things that you're real. Reach out, let people know that you are there for them, no matter who they are, no matter how much money, if they're poor or not, So anyway, if you are new to my YouTube channel, welcome, and you can find me on YouTube, and that is at Starlight, and that is Kathy with a K, Dingman. And you could give this video a thumbs up. You could share my videos with your family, your friends, a cat, a dog, geese. Here's some geese out here in the wintertime. This actually turns in ice, of course, and then there's people in the town that actually will go ice skating on this pond. But yeah, you could share my videos with your pet geese. And not only that, don't forget to check out my playlist, because I got different topics there. And you could subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'm sorry about the light. Now it's kind of clearing up. I think I got a shoe that's coming unloose, so I'm going to have to tie that baby. So, so anyway, if you are new to my YouTube channel, welcome. Hang on, I do have to tie this. I am so sorry, but Starlight is going to see how she can tie her shoe here. So yeah, Starlight's trying to, well, this is a first one. I could just feel that it's just going to untie anyway. Jeez. Ooh, sorry about that. So anyway, wow, Starlight's been running around. I feel like I am a squirrel. I am like what some of the animals out here. We have a lot in common. I'm always gathering food somewhere or another, getting stored up for winter. It is kind of funny how Starlight is like this, and I don't do this just for myself, but I kind of do this extra workout here is for other people. I've been doing that ever since I've been out here, living in my car. Is I go around at different places and I find food and I store it up, and I go find a park where it doesn't get there's a bench where it doesn't get rained on or snowed on, and then I bless other people with the food that God has given to me. So it is kind of funny. So beep. So anyway, whoops, I gotta this baby out. So here I am. I was gonna organize my car and then make a video But then I'm like, Starlight, you didn't get out and take a hike yesterday. So, and I decided, hey, great time. I have to listen to, the universe and the archangels and my intuition. It's like, Starlight, you gotta take a hike or walk or something today. I don't have any excuses today why I can't take a hike or a walk at least right now, because the trails are kind of wet. We've been getting a lot of rain, so I got to keep my sneakers clean in my situation. So I decided, hey, I'll just go take a walk in this park, because this is where I was going to organize things in my vehicle. But anyway, I do hope you're getting out in nature, depending on where you live. In my area this week, I cannot complain. So far this winter here in my area hasn't been too bad at all for weather. This week it's going to be like the 40s, 45, 30. Like today's probably the coolest of the days out of this week. So anyway, I want to reach out to all of you, and this is kind of a new topic, is I just want to let you know that you are enough. I make a lot of videos of trying to see what you are doing or what you're not doing, and what maybe you can work on, not to try to tell you what to do, but there's so many areas that we all can work on, as far as eating healthy and taking good care of ourselves is the number one. So I did get some blood test results back, and so Starlight has got to get some foods that she's not getting right now. But that's what this is about, is that you are enough, like here we go, beep. I know like some of you might feel this way, maybe because you're family or friends. And, it's sad to say, it could be your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sisters, your aunt, your uncle, where, you might have some relative out there, grandpa or grandma. We can't keep them out just because they have that title, being a grandma and a grandpa. Doesn't mean that they're good grandmas and grandpas, There's all kinds out there of different types of grandmas and grandpas, and where you might have somebody in your life that makes you feel less than, or, you might have gone through school and it has caused you to feel, like you're not enough, and that you never will measure up to society's way of being. And I am here to let you know, beep, that you are enough, so remember that, beep, that you are enough. Don't let other people, put you down and make you feel less than what you are. And I know these, even though we have, we just had Thanksgiving, and now we're getting closer to Christmas time, there's a lot of people out there that struggle with these holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas and different holidays throughout the year. And it could be because of something that happened last year, or I do know some family members that has lost loved ones around this time of year, so every Christmas, while a lot of people are enjoying their Christmas, going out and buying gifts for everyone, there are some people out there that don't look forward to this time of year, because it brings back, memories of their loved ones or things that could have happened around this time of year. So it's just so important to be kind to everyone, because you never know what other people are going through. And like I've mentioned in other videos, there is a dark force out there, a light force, and a false light force out there, to sometimes people in your life, you might think that they're your friends, or, you might have family members that you thought loved you, and, where they might pick on you. And, have you ever had somebody make a joke about you in front of your family, or maybe even in front of your friends? and then they laugh and they say, ah, just joking. But then when you think about what they said, you're like, well, what they said is kind of right. I am kind of like that. But then they said, I'm just kidding. And deep down inside that they were not kidding. They actually was laughing at you, making it a joke. And have you ever been embarrassed by a whole crowd of people where, there's some people out there in the world that they get their kicks by waiting for a group of people. It could be at a birthday party, any kind of dinner wherein you're around a group of people. A lot of times it will be a group of people that maybe your friends or family. And, I believe we all know this person out there, that they get their high horses about making a fool out of you in front of other people. And, they set the whole thing up and they get everybody to laugh at the joke. And while you're there, you feel horrible because the joke is on you. They're all laughing at you because of what somebody said. And, that is a part of the matrix right there, is that kind of stuff happens where, you got somebody like an audience. It's cold right here. Woo-hoo. My, that wind just picked up right in this spot. So, what I just want to let you know is those are the kind of people that you really want to let go, when they look for opportunities like that. And again, like I said in other videos, I can't make you let go of anybody, but what I want you to understand is that you got to love yourself enough to understand it doesn't matter what anybody thinks about you. What do you think about you? And nobody is perfect. That's the other thing is Starlight worked her ass off her whole life trying to be perfect. I really did. I worked so hard at trying to do that for years, especially when I was going to church. And then when I thought I finally thought I was perfect, then I felt like I'm not perfect yet, because then I had a righteous attitude thinking that I was better than everyone. And I was not better than anyone. I might have been better than myself the day before, but then I started judging people and pointing fingers at everybody else, not realizing that, there's other areas that I needed to work on in my life, and I was never going to achieve that being perfect. And that's the way society makes us think, is that, like in this society, that you got to be perfect. And you, in God's eyes, right now, you are perfect in God's eyes. God, sorry about this noise, but God made you just the way He wanted to. So you got to let go of those thoughts that you might have that are not your own, thinking that you're not good enough. And Starlight had to deal with this her whole life, thinking that I was never good enough. Even when I thought I was perfect, I still didn't feel like I was good enough. And a lot of that happens from our past, from our family, from the school system, going to school and being called names, or being at home and being, we've all been called some kind of name throughout our life, whether it's our friend or family. Sometimes, we might have, sometimes like, it might be different features on your body. Sometimes kids have bigger ears than other kids, or like I had family members that had different sized noses, or sometimes people might feel bad because they're short. Some people might feel bad because they're really tall, and they could have, somebody could have called them names because of, how they looked. And we probably have some area in our life that we're like, I would love to change this part about me. But you know what? You are enough the way you are. Don't think that, there's people that they aren't happy with themselves and they have lots of money, a lot of Hollywood stars. Beep. And so then they go and they got the money, to go to the doctors and say, well, like my here goes Starlight, is my tits are too small, I prefer bigger ones, or I want to get a facelift. And so they I don't like my nose or my cheek or my chin, so I'm gonna go to the doctors and see if they can make me perfect. See, because that's the whole thing with the Matrix, is that they make you think that you gotta prepare, gotta get the word right, compare yourself with the Hollywood stars, that we gotta be in some kind of competition with the Hollywood stars. And a lot of those Hollywood stars, whether you understand this or not, they are not even happy. They have lots of money, but there's things they never can get back. And that's why Starlight, she really wanted to be a Hollywood star when I was 15 years old. I was hearing Michael Jackson music, Madonna, and Prince. Those were the three way back when. And even when I was growing up, my parents wanted me to learn how to play guitar, and I never got the opportunity to do that. I was supposed to take lessons, but that never happened. And I am so grateful, because the reason why I didn't want to be a Hollywood star when I was 15 is I wasn't stupid. I heard them gossiping and talking bad, about people I cared about, like Michael Jackson. There's other Hollywood stars out there that have gone through hell to be the stars. They've done some things to be where they are today. So don't think that they got the life. And there's a lot of teens that get pulled into this, where they look at those teen Hollywood star magazines, which are horrible. Where the teenagers now, men and women, that think that, ooh, I want to be like this Hollywood star or that Hollywood star, thinking that they're lesser than, and making them feel like they're never enough. But you know what? You are enough. And, don't listen to those people out there that say that you're not enough. And that's where, self-love comes from, is that you have to understand that this outward appearance is really not who you are. You are a spirit being having a human experience. So this is just a shell. Now I can name things that I would change about myself, but you know what? I love who I am inside. So like I said, is we've all been somehow another, one thing or another. It might not be your looks that you've gotten picked on. It might be, maybe you're a nerd, and I like actually nerds. I love people that can be themselves. And a lot of times they say, people are nerds that work on computers or technology and stuff like that, or computers. And I love everyone. So no matter who you are, no matter what you're really into, and the ones that I really get drawn to more as far as people out in the public are the people that stand out, not the ones that look like clones and look like everyone else. No, absolutely not. I get really drawn in more to people that are unique and different. That's what Starlight is definitely different, if you haven't noticed by now. Hang on, I just gotta make sure there's no cars. So, yeah, I just want you to be you, be yourself. Don't apologize for who you are. And we all have different beliefs and all that. I got to open my car. It is cold out here. Looks are deceiving right now. But I'm like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer here. So hang on. Whew. Ah. So yeah, don't apologize for who you are. And we all are, working on ourselves, and some people might be working on themselves more than others, but remember that you're a work in progress. I am not a master of anything yet, so I'm like, I know a lot about a lot of different things. Like yesterday I was remembering, oh yeah, I remember how to bleed brakes on a car. So yeah, it's just that we are all unique, and you have to remember that God loves you just the way you are. So don't let other people, like to trip you up and call you names. And no matter how people treat you, is that you have to love and respect yourself enough that you will not put up with that. Do not put up with people that that judge you and that are hard on you or any of that stuff. Just be be yourself. Find out who you really are. Like, I made a video the other day about, are you wearing a mask? And that's where we when we learn how to take the mask off, is when we say, you know what, I see people, these days now I realize that this is the Matrix, and this is just an illusion here. So it's like, the more that I realize this, the more I don't care what anybody thinks. I do some funky stuff outside and I'm like, I really don't care. I'm going to do whatever. And, it is kind of funny. They're only going to see you for a little bit of time, and then they're going to disappear. They're not even going to notice a lot. And I learned that, I'm going to bring this up. I learned that a long time ago when I was a little thief, working with professional thieves in malls. Is that, I learned that, wow, you could do a lot of stuff in front of a lot of people. I mean, look them right in the eye, and steal stuff and nobody notice, most of the time. So I'm not saying to go out there and steal, absolutely not. But it's amazing how many people are not very observant of their surroundings, which I am really observant, but I know other people might be more observant about their surroundings than I am. So anyway, I do love you, and remember, you are enough. You have enough, and believe in yourself. And it doesn't matter about the outward appearance. It really doesn't. It really matters about the heart and who you are as a person, as like a spirit being having a human experience. Because it's like you're an one of those characters for a video game, is an avatar, or whatever you call those little characters that you pick for a video game. So that's pretty much what you are, is like just a character, and you're just in that body, the shell. So it's not about the outward, it's really about what's going on in the inside. So anyway, I do love you. You could give this video a thumbs up. You could subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can share my videos with your family members, a cat, a friend, a dog. Let me see, a bear. You can share my videos with a bear. Also, you can follow me on Instagram, and that is at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook at Kathy Dingman, Kathy with a K, and that is Starlight. And I hope you really get a lot of help from this video. Sorry, the light kind of changed here. And remember, you are enough. Ignore those thoughts, are not your own, number one. And ignore anybody that criticizes you, maybe calls you name like stupid, dumb, retarded, what the heck are you thinking kind of stuff, or making jokes at you. Just realize how foolish they look the way they're treating you. So it just means that you are more grown and more mature, and they just need a whole lot of growing up. So anyway, just keep your heart right with those people. Don't turn sour. Don't have a hard heart because of them. So anyway, I do love you. This is Starlight. Mwah. This is Starlight. Love, light, and peace.